our dough mix. I've mixed it all up, put it in the fridge with the plastic wrap over it. It stood all night, really 12 hours overnight in the fridge, rising, and it's actually more than doubled its size. I've taken the dough out of the mixing bowl, and you can see all the fruit, dried fruit, the raisins, etc. in it, full of cinnamon and that for taste. I've then taken the dough, kneaded it by hand, rolled it into a long sausage shape, which is ready for cutting into the individual buns. After cutting them into the individual bun sizes, I've taken each piece and rolled them by hand, round, representing the buns, and then from there they'll go into the baking sheet, ready to proof. Well, there they are. They're in the baking pans, baking sheets with a plastic wrap over them. I'm going to let them rise now. They're twice their size, and try and stop them from touching each other. The first time making them, so we'll see what happens, and we'll give it, I know, between half an hour to 2 hours and see how they rise. Well, what I've done here is I've heated the oven a little bit. I'm using the oven as a proofing box. I've placed them in there, and as I said, they'll stay in there for 30 minutes, half an hour to maybe 2 hours for them to rise. We'll see how they go, but I'll have to keep an eye on them and then take them out, preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and then we'll bake them. Well, 1.5 hours has passed now, and you can see they've risen. They're twice their size, they're starting to touch each other. So we'll pull them out, heat the oven up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and then first of all I'll apply the crosses, the white crosses on them, flour and water, and then bake them. Well guys, there you are, there's the first batch out. Hot Cross Buns by the African Lion. I think they look awesome. We'll see what they taste like. Well, there you are, folks. There's the finished product. I could glaze them a little bit on the top to make them look a bit shiny and better, but I don't think it's necessary. So, bon appetit! Well guys, I've got 2 orange trees there in the big pots. I have 8 grape vines. I've transplanted them out of the ground into those pots, and tomorrow I'll take them up to my place and transplant them in the vineyard and see what happens. I'm going to keep a deer away from them, but that's 8 out of 30 I'm going to take up there. As they get big enough, I will transplant them into pots, take them up, bring the pots back, and do the same thing and repeat it over again. The grape is a Sunbelt 1 year extra. It's a black grape with seeds in it. It's a table grape. I love it. So let's see if I can develop my vineyard. Well folks, the vineyard's starting to take shape. There's 1 vine planted. I brought 8 up with me today. And I planted them. I still have to stitch wire, etc. But they're in the ground anyway, so they can start growing hopefully. See them, I put 8 in, and when I come back the next time I bring up another 8. I actually have 30 vines to plant. So that's the vineyard coming along. Plus you'll see over here, I found another 3 poles buried on the property, which I've got to sink them in, so it'll give me another 3 vines on for that. So
So you have to just be patient. Or I have to be patient, shall I say. Anyway guys, the vineyard has started. It's actually started. We have vines in the ground and hopefully they'll grow. We'll see. Okie dokie. And here's the orange tree. I brought the two up with the grapevines this morning. I planted this one here. And then the other side of the well over there I planted the smaller one. So I have two orange trees in the ground as well today. Besides those grapevines. It's getting exciting, man. It's getting exciting. Really looking forward to developing this area. Hopefully turn it into a little Garden of Eden. And my container there, that iCube container, I don't know when, but when I get the time I have to de-rust it and paint it so it's not an eyesore. Orange trees look healthy. The major snowstorm, the dry freeze, snow, ice, I protected these two trees, so they survived.
Well guys, if I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the window. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, like and share. Thank you for watching and leave comments. Cheers y'all.